So today we're going to be working on DBT homework. This is for dialectical behavior therapy, and my client is a 21-year-old college student with substance abuse disorder as well as borderline personality disorder. Today we're working on emotional regulation skills, and we have a worksheet here to discuss his drug use. Okay? So here's the idea behind the worksheet. We're going to be filling out some questions together, and let's go through it. So the first question is, the alcohol and drug using behaviors I engage in are?
I use a decent amount of Xanax.
Do you use daily? Do you use monthly, weekly?
Daily.
Okay.
And I'm really into drinking and partying.
Okay. How often do you drink?
3 nights a week, maybe 4.
Okay. And do you get drunk every time? Just a few drinks, just a small buzz?
I don't know if you ever mix Xanax and alcohol. It usually does not end well, but you usually get really drunk.
Okay. So each time you're consuming alcohol, you're getting pretty drunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
So the temporary rewards for my behaviors are?
Quick satisfaction. I just enjoy not being mentally 100% there all the time. I get to party with my friends and have a good time.
Okay, so it makes you social?
Yeah. Social. And can I write what I said, the rest of it?
How do you feel?
Usually good at the moment.
Okay.
And
the long term and dangers of my behavior are, so let's talk about some of the dangers of the behavior that you've been putting out.
I guess it could be a health issue.
Okay.
A health risk.
Because you're mixing alcohol and drugs?
Yeah, overdoing anything is not good for your body. And I guess maybe you can have issues with the law. It is illegal.
Have you ever done anything illegal while you were using these substances?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. What are some of the long-term costs?
Long-term costs?
You know, we were talking about
I guess that
some
health
schooling issues that you might be having.
Schooling issues too. I guess it does affect my schooling.
How does it affect your schooling?
Well, if I'm not partying all night, I'm not really there with my teachers in the evening, or in the mornings. Not mentally there 100%.
Has this caused any issue in classes?
Yeah, definitely. I've dropped out of 2 classes already, and my parents are not going to be happy about this.
Okay. My alcohol and drug use affects how I feel because?
It gives me short-term satisfaction, but maybe I guess long-term I'm hiding or masking something.
Okay. Does it make you feel comfortable?
Yeah, it makes you feel great at the moment.
How do you feel when you come down from
in
it?
social settings, it makes me calm. Calms me down. Coming down from anything is always not great.
Do you have really bad hangovers?
Usually, yeah.
Okay. It's making you sick physically? From an emotional standpoint, how does it make you feel when you have to go talk to your parents or your teachers?
I just don't necessarily feel like I'm giving him 100%
Okay.
because I know I am partying a little too much. But I guess it makes me somewhat ashamed.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I write that down?
Mm-hmm. So you're seeing that there's a negative pattern from using these drugs, even though it gives you some sort of temporary satisfaction, and you're here, so it seems like maybe you want to try to help the issue a little bit by discussing your alcohol and drug use and maybe improving it. So if you had to think about 2 things that might help you start to improve your alcohol and drug use, what would 2 things be that we could talk about
Let me think.
or work on?
I guess I can cut down my intake, my weekly intake.
What would that look like?
Maybe
If you're taking
just
Xanax
party on the
daily.
weekends.
Okay. So maybe limit it to Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. Which days?
Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Maybe get your drug use down from 5 to 2 and just doing some harm reduction to start. Can you think of any other things that you might be willing to do to help you improve?
Maybe just cut down, but I mean cutting down will improve a lot.
Mm-hmm. What about continuing to come to sessions like these? You're here now.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You
talking
could
to
commit-
someone.
Yep. Talking to somebody, having someone some support. Do you feel like this is kind of isolating you? Even though you're becoming more social when you use it, when you're sober, it's kind of isolating. You don't feel like you can talk to people about the issue?
Not necessarily. It just makes me feel like I'm just ashamed that I have to go to that extreme just so I can satisfy a certain need that I never actually really get.
Mm.
But
talking about it is good.
it helps, yeah.
We can continue working in here. Alright, I think you did really good work today. And this is something you can take with you and think about, and then we'll continue trying to work on these things here, so maybe we can check in and make sure that we're only using Xanax or alcohol 2 days a week and see if we can, like I said, do some harm reduction, get your usage down, and then maybe eventually cut it out altogether when we start seeing some of the positive effects of not using.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.